Hello, my BCC friends and colleagues. You can pick which one you are. I'm Brian Baskowski. I'm the media specialist at Bethesda Chevy Chase High School, and I'm going to do my first technology tip video for the 2021 school year. And I thought one of the most pressing things on your mind was your Zoom recordings and how to post them, since this is something new for this school year. And I actually learned something from Leah Pasilos during our pre-service training, and that's that there is a second way to record and post your Zoom, and that's actually through MyMCPS Classroom. And I realized that most of you didn't know about it, and I've learned a lot since Leah pointed out to me about the pluses and minuses. So I wanted to go over both, and you get to pick which option works best for you. So the first option is what I think most of you are doing, and that's where you manually create a Zoom meeting at mcpsmd.zoom.us, and then you start that with your students. You hit the record button, and then you stop your recording, and then what you have to do is manually post it to your classroom. This option is helpful because it allows you to just set up one link for your courses, and then everybody goes to that one link. It also allows you to set up individual links, maybe per period or per course, and then your Zooms are separated like that. One downside to this, you can look at it as a downside, is that it does force you to publish these links to your MyMCPS Classroom yourself. And some people are putting in their announcements, some people are putting in modules, some people are putting them in pages. But you have to get them and put them somewhere there yourself. This second option that Leah pointed out to my group is actually scheduling the Zoom recording through MyMCPS Classroom. And there are some benefits to doing it this way, but there are some downsides for some teachers and how your classroom is set up. So the first thing that you have to do is you'll add Zoom to your course menu in MyMCPS Classroom, and then you will schedule your meetings for each course in MyMCPS Classroom. One of the benefits is that instead of having to manually publish on your course somewhere, is this will automatically save it when you're done recording in MyMCPS Classroom under the Zoom link that you added up here in this step, and there is a tab for cloud recordings. So the way this works is that you are setting up a different recording for each course that you have. Now, some of you, such as foreign world languages and English, have different levels within the same classroom. So English 9, you might have an honors English 9 class as well as an on-level English 9 class. Or maybe in Chinese, you might have levels 3, 4, and 5. Or in a ceramics class, you might have ceramics 1, 2, and 3 all in the same classroom, all meeting during third period. But this method would expect you to have 3 different Zooms happening at 3 separate times, which you can't do when all of your kids are showing up during third period. So that means that this option of scheduling your Zoom through MyMCPS Classroom will not work for those of you who have multiple levels in the same class period. One thing that I know is true is that if you set up your class recordings this way, it will follow the county guidelines of automatically deleting your course after 72 hours. I am not certain what will happen with the course recordings if you schedule things manually this way, as many people have already done. But I know that if you do it this way, that it will delete after 72 hours. Now, before I show you how to set up this second option, I do want to point out to you, one is that you need to set up this Zoom link in the Canvas menu for all of your courses. You can't just do it for one of your courses and hope that the other course also has it set up. Also, if you do this, you're essentially changing your Zoom links for your students. So you better alert your students that you're changing the Zoom links if they save them somewhere else. Also, you need to go into Dr. Mooney's form that he published all the way back in pre-service, and he keeps asking us to update. And that way, if we have a new student to the school, or somebody transfers into your classroom and things are not showing up automatically on MyMCPS Classroom, it's been taking a few days, or if an administrator, your RT, wants to be able to get into your classroom so that they can do an observation of you, they're going to use this Zoom link survey. So make sure that you update it. And if you just let me know, I will go in and I will delete the old links that you have. So let's actually go into a course and let's practice exactly what I'm talking about of this second option, if you want to consider the automatic recording and uploading. So right now I am in Phil Herner's Honors U.S. History course for semester 1. Phil is a model teacher, so I thought I would show his model classroom. Notice he's got announcements up here at the top. If you don't know how to do that, you can ask me how to do that. But anyway, back to Zoom recordings. Right now, you can see that Phil has activated Zoom for it, and we can change that. If you don't have it already, what you do is you click on Settings. You click on Navigation, and this controls what shows up. So Phil already has it activated. Actually, I activated it for you, Phil, if you're wondering how the heck that got there. But if I disable it down here, it gets added to this list of stuff that are options to be in your menu but aren't active. So many of you are going to have it down here all the way at the bottom of your list. All you have to do is click on the 3 dots, click Enable, and then it gets added to your menu. And you probably know you can actually click and drag this up to wherever you want it to be within your menu. And now make sure you hit Save. Come on, I see you're saving. All right, so now we've got Zoom in our menu. We had it there before. And now when you click on Zoom, you're going to see those scheduling options in the cloud recording. So your students would click on Zoom if they want to see a cloud recording. You want to schedule one, you're going to click on Zoom. You're going to click on Schedule a New Meeting, and it's going to be just like you did when you manually did it under mcpsmd.zoom.us. So when you start your classroom and you start the recording, now it will automatically end up under cloud recordings, and it will dump it within here, and then kids will be able to watch it for up to 72 hours, and then MCPS is saying they will automatically delete them. So no more manually posting of them somewhere, whether it's the announcements or pages or modules or whatever it happens to be. They're all going to be under this Zoom link under this meeting. So hopefully that's helpful to give you another option. Remember, don't use this if you have multiple levels in the same class period. And if you do switch to this option, make sure you update your Zoom links on the form for Dr. Mooney and the ILT. All right, good seeing all of you virtually. Please reach out to me if you have any questions about anything.